channel. If you're new here, my name is Chickpea. I create and share delicious vegan recipes. And if you're returning, why was I gonna say that again? If you're returning, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. This week's video is of what I eat in a week. I'm back with more delicious meals that I hope inspire you to get in the kitchen, to get creative, or even honestly just copy what I did. That's perfectly fine too. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Thanks, management. I'm gonna do half a cup of the chickpea flour. I got some baking powder and nutritional yeast. Adding in probably like a tablespoon and a half of nutritional yeast. Yeah, that's good. 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Start off with some pepper. Next, have some turmeric. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. It's probably like half a teaspoon of turmeric. I'm gonna add about 3/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, add about half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. So I forgot that I need to start cooking my vegetables because that's gonna go in the frittata. So I just have onions. And I have spinach. Y'all, and honestly, I found these mushrooms in the back of, they didn't have any mold, they didn't look too crazy, but I found these mushrooms in the fridge and that's what we're gonna use. Also just have some, what is this, garlic paste. I'm gonna add that as well. Y'all, and I almost forgot to add the, so I have the black egg, which is the black salt that I always use in my videos is called kale namak. It is, let's see, it says it's a refined rock salt that is sulfurous, so it really does have like an eggy smell to it, as well as like a taste, honestly. So that's what I forgot to add, but I'm gonna add in here. And normally I would probably add, what is that, like vegetable broth to this, but I don't have any veggie broth, nor do I feel like making some. So I'm just gonna add milk. I think milk is gonna work just fine though. Whee! Y'all, this smells like some eggs for real, child. Oh my gosh, it smells just like eggs. So that's mixed, gonna let that sit while the veggies finish, and then we'll start to assemble everything. I should have cooked up a little bit more veggies, but that's okay. Pour that in there. Here. All right, and then on top, I'm just gonna add like a few chives. All right, and then I'm just gonna place these on a baking sheet, mainly so it's easier for me to take it out the oven when they're finished. Okay, so I got these pretty toasty. So you don't need to put them in there for 40 minutes. I would probably maybe say like 30 minutes, but yeah. All right, y'all, so when I made those stuffed bell peppers, I made like a little sauce that goes on top. And that sauce was really good. So I'm about to make it to go on top of the chickpea frittata, mainly because it needs a sauce. Like I can't eat it like chickpea pancakes, chickpea frittata, or anything like that without some sort of sauce. So I'm just gonna mix together vegan sour cream. I have some nutritional yeast. I got some salt. And then a little bit of milk. Your homegirl saying hey.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, and they're gonna be watching this on Mother's Day. They're gonna be watching this on Mother's Day.
Happy birthday. To all the wonderful mothers out there, and I hope your day is going as great as mine is. Love you all.
Okay, First Lady. I just made this amazing lavender cold brew latte. Mouthful. It is so good. Alright, so it might be like a little loud, I don't know. I have the air fryer going, but it doesn't look like it's been a rough day. Oh my gosh. I look like all my life. Lunch today, I'm just about to make, I have those, so if you watch like my video from like a couple videos ago, I had made those spring rolls and I put these like, I do not know how to pronounce it, so I'm just gonna show y'all what kind of noodles. The vermicelli noodles, but I put these noodles in there and I don't have any more rice paper wraps, so what I'm just gonna do is kind of like make a dish, like use those noodles as like what I'm gonna have for lunch today. So whipping this up, and I have the tofu in the air fryer. I didn't do anything special with that tofu, y'all. It's kind of like clearly like you struggling, sis. That's how this meal feels. And so this dish was actually inspired by some recipes that I found on Pinterest. I will link the one that I got the inspiration to make this dish from. Y'all, I really had my heart set on those spring rolls, but I was like, hey, the flavors are gonna be the same, so that's why I just decided to find a recipe online to get my inspiration from. But if you're not familiar with the vermicelli, I think it's vermicelli. Oh my gosh, have I been pronouncing it wrong this entire time? Maybe so. Yep, pretty convinced I have. Anyway, so if you are not familiar with it, these are, this noodle is made up of ground rice, and it's primarily used in Asian cooking. And I'm like, who doesn't love Asian food? So I actually found mine, I think I got mine from Kroger, but you can probably more than likely find these at, well, not probably, you can find these at an Asian market or possibly a local grocery store. Y'all, I make this smoothie probably 2 to 3 times a week. It is my go-to smoothie. I love it so much. It's perfect. So y'all probably gonna see this in every video. I'm sure it's been in the past 3 to 4 videos.
Sometimes everything just gets harder.
Y'all, I can't believe it has been a while since I made my ricotta toast. I can't believe me. I feel like I just don't know who I am anymore. I need to get back to who I am as a person. You would have thought I was trying to make French toast. They got a little crispy, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So I don't have any, let me move this. I have a TV on in the background, but I don't have any like fresh fruit right now, but I was really wanting some toast. And I'm used to make this toast all the time, but I just melted down some frozen strawberries. I'm gonna mash them up, and that's what I'm gonna put on top of my toast. So it's kind of gonna be like a jam almost, I guess. It's gonna be delicious. All right, and then I'm gonna add some ricotta. This is the vegan ricotta, it's the Kite Hill one. And I did find some basil, by the way. It's not the freshest, but I found some. I did not mean to put that much. Okay, let's go slow. There we go. Yay! This is my ricotta jam toast with some basil. This is delicious. So, I have some tofu, extra firm tofu. I've talked to y'all about this before. If you're still, okay, let me not say that. Because I was about to say, if you're still buying soft tofu or just like not firm tofu, what are you doing? But there are so many recipes that call for it that people enjoy. So I'm not even gonna put y'all out there like that. But as for me and my house, extra firm tofu it is. Okay, so I got some extra firm tofu. Your girl also got some jerk paste. So we're about to make some jerk tofu. I haven't had this in a long time, y'all. The last time I actually created jerk tofu was for a sponsorship campaign. It's when I was a part of the Tabitha Brown Sunshine Seasoning sponsorship, and I made jerk tofu, and it was so good. I also have some Brussels sprouts. I don't think you would traditionally eat Brussels sprouts with jerk anything. We're just gonna do whatever we wanna do. I have some rice, but I also have this coconut cream. Now I know I should be using coconut milk. Should I? I feel like I'm like breaking just like everything that people told us we have to do. So I'm about to make some, and maybe you do use this, I don't know. But I'm about to make some coconut rice using this coconut cream. And dinner is going to be amazing. so just adding a little bit more water. The Brussels sprouts are done. And our tofu is crispy. Yes! Alright, and now just mixing that all up. I really wanted to coat each piece. Alright, beautiful people. Now I'm trying the tofu. As you can see, it looks coated, seasoned, all that good stuff. It may be a little hot, so let me blow it. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Okay. I don't think I do. Y'all, I'm ready to eat. It does have a little kick, but it's not bad. Almost took me out a little bit, but that's okay. Also, could I have added beans to my rice? Yes, but I didn't feel like cooking beans, so we are just going to use what we have. All right, and I, off camera, sorry y'all, but I whipped up just like some parsley, pineapple, and red onion. I didn't do anything special, I just combined everything in this here bowl. And bon appetit. Dentier is served. Y'all, I'm obsessed with the smoothie that I showed y'all already. It is so good. I not only drink it during the day, but when I want something sweet and like a dessert, it is my good old faithful. And we back. Oh my gosh, it is so good.
I would have probably just left. I just want to encourage people that it's, you know, if you're in a situation, just do it on your own timetable.
Now, how'd you know it was the right time to say something?
I should always, I would pray in situations. I go off and pray. You have to have that open mind because
And by the way, I like to massage the kale because it softens it, so it's not like as harsh. I've also read that it potentially helps with digestion as well, so that's why I like to massage my kale. And typically I would probably put like salt, pepper, and maybe some lemon juice to do it, but the salad dressing that I'm using, I just feel like I don't need to add too much to the kale. But as you can see, like it went down. So just gonna keep massaging it just a little bit longer. Get my stuff up. And I know people are gonna be like, Shakayla, you have a cutting board. Why did you ask for one in the last video? And it's because I don't think this is a good one. I feel like this is just like a temporary one. I just don't feel like the cutting board is good. Anyway, this is a salad dressing that I'm using. I picked this up from, I think I got this from Whole Foods. So yeah, I picked this up from Whole Foods. I've already tried it and it's pretty good. It has like a bit of an aftertaste, but it's not a bad aftertaste to the point where I'm like, okay, I don't want to eat it. So it definitely has like a Caesar taste. I wish it had like a more of like the Parmesan taste in there, but it doesn't. And so when I used it the other day, I didn't record it, but I added in some nutritional yeast. Okay, so here's that. Y'all, so I read that, what is this? What are these called? The pickled onions. Last for 2 to 3 weeks. Your girl on week 3, so I think it's almost time we give them a rest. But nonetheless, I'm gonna add some to this salad. But I do want to pickle more, so I'm gonna have to do that. We're about to add the chickpeas. I just have a few of those. I'm gonna save the rest for, probably use it for dinner. I think I'm actually going to add in just a few sun-dried tomatoes, so. And there we have it, bon appetit. Oh yeah, and last thing before I go, I'm gonna try to make cashew milk. And I'm excited. I don't think I've made cashew milk before, but I've made cashew cream. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna include it in next week's video. Thanks for watching.